Who knew that you could learn a lesson from a pair of slops? Hi, I'm Gavin Moffat, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the preparation that we went through for this nomadic work lifestyle adventure of ours. We did a tremendous amount of planning in order to prep, and a lot of focus went into our clothes and footwear. Now, one of the things we came up with was a set of criteria that we believed that our clothes and footwear should fit in order for them to go with us. First of all, what is it made of? And for example, what type of cotton or what type of linen or what type of synthetic, because you want to make sure that it doesn't need to be ironed. So you take the sides and you ball it up and you have a look and see whether it gets creased or not. You need to have a look at the durability of the item. How long is it going to last? Is it well made? Is it cheap? The third thing is the functionality. For example, the pants that I'm wearing not only serve as a pair of cargo pants, but you take the bottom off and they serve as a pair of shorts. You can skip one pair of shorts from your packing list. Is it going to be warm or is it going to be cool where you're going? Because that helps you decide how you're going to layer. And of course, as opposed to being at home where you may have more items in your closet, you can't layer quite as well when you're traveling. So what do? Do you buy yourself a merino wool undershirt, which can help keep you cool and warm, or do you decide on something synthetic and nylon? So the fit is pretty important. Is it comfortable? Is it too tight? Are you going to put a little bit of weight on when you're traveling? In which case, is it nice and loose for you to be able to cater for that? How much does the item weigh? What is the weight? Some items can weigh a lot more. For example, a pair of jeans. A pair of jeans weighs substantially more than a pair of cargo pants, particularly if the cargo pants are made out of a light material. And the cargo pants we chose were North Face because not only is the material light, but there's a slight bit of stretchability and the pants are super comfortable. And as I mentioned, they come off at the knees and turn into shorts. You can tell we like these. So the packability, is this something that you can roll? Is this something you can fold up? An example of that would be if you are carrying your buoyancy compensator or your wing to go diving with, do you have a steel backplate or an aluminium backplate, or is it a plastic backplate that allows the whole thing to fold? Or are your pair of jeans foldable? Is your shirt foldable? Do you have a jacket with you that will fold into a small little clump? Does the item need to be washed? And how often does it need to be washed? Is it a high maintenance wash? Does it need to go into a dry cleaner? Because really, do you want to go and look for a dry cleaner? Number 9, how many items do you need versus do you want? Need, want, important differentiator. Number 10, the final one is, do you really need 7 pairs of underpants or socks in terms of frequently washing or not? So if you have 5 pairs of underpants or panties with you, you're gonna have to wash them every second day, potentially every third day. And how do you feel about that particular washing frequency? One of the things that we did not give real thought to, however, despite these 10 criteria, was the age of the items that we took with us. Not a lot of thought given to that. So most travelers will be traveling like we are on a budget. So you don't exactly or can't go and splash out on a brand new wardrobe. So you have to use stuff that you have. This brings me to the story of my slops, flip-flops, sandals, whatever it is in your country. My slops were reasonably good quality, not phenomenal, kind of a no-name brand, but I'd had them for a year. They broke within 1 week of us starting our journey. Should have bought something a little bit better quality. I should have left those behind. I also had 2 t-shirts, no name brand, not appalling quality, one black, one pink. Within the first 3 weeks of travel, they became misshapen and I should have left them behind. Ingrid has a gorgeous dress. It is a summery dress and she calls it a diving dress. There were small holes in the back of it before we left. Those holes are much bigger, it's becoming unwearable, should have left it behind. The final item is a scuba diving wing attached to a back plate that Ingrid brought with for our diving. Fortunately, it was in between dives, but the inflator hose connection on the back over here came apart from the wing. Got to throw the wing away, should have left it behind. Planning matters. And the more planning you do, the better it is. But at a certain point, you have to say it's good enough. Remember to buy good quality stuff. You don't have to break the bank, just don't buy the cheapest item, because saving a buck now will be a mistake and you'll pay for it longer term. I'm Gavin Moffat. Subscribe below to follow us on our 7 t-shirts each adventure, the second biggest adventure of our lifetime.